Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, September 23. Charlie's not here with me today because he has to go in to the doctor to get the first day of 2 days of hand surgery. Poor guy. And we were going to do this yesterday, but we were too tired after running a workshop all weekend. And I couldn't go with him today anyway because I got to go to the dentist right after this is done. So it's just a busy day. Hi, Mark Wilson. Hi, Steve Verona. Hi, Neil Braverman. So I'm glad to be here with you on a day that it might rain here in New England where we need the rain. Hi, Bonnie O'Donnell. Yay. How's Charlie's hand? Hi, Aloysius. Well, he's gone in to get what he calls the meat tenderizer injected into it so that tomorrow they can smash the tendon, the poor man. Steve Verona, you're right. I thought we needed songs that were calming and positive. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Hi, Mary Williston, thank you so much for your donation to our tip jar. Hi, Nancy Basket. Who said that every wish could be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of it and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing? It keeps us stargazing. What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? Have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Can you tell I'm working hard on my voice lessons this morning? Hi, Brenna. Hi, Linda Worcester. Brenna tried to find us yesterday because I said we'd do this yesterday, and then I didn't because I forget how tired you get running a workshop. And yesterday I said to Charlie, let's just have a day off. And he said, yeah, good idea. So that's what we did. Neil Braverman. Oh, thank you very much. One of my favorite non-cozy songs. One of mine, too. I think I played it the first time we did no, I didn't do it the first time we did a live stream, but I started doing it a lot that first March. Hi, Mark Wilson. I got the CD. Love the artwork and the packaging. Thanks for signing it. Made my day. Oh, thank you, Mark. Hi, Barry Kazendorf. Nice to see you. So I made a list of some songs that either don't need Charlie or songs that Charlie doesn't actually like playing, so I can do them when he's gone. We're going to be in Lebanon, New Hampshire this Saturday night for anybody who lives in northern New England. Lebanon, New Hampshire at the Anonymous Coffee House. And in 2 Saturdays, on the 11th of October, we're going to be down in the Boston area. We're going to be in Melrose, Mass. at Follow Your Art Community Studios. They do a concert series. Well, been reading the news. I read Heather Cox Richardson every morning, and then I peek at the New York Times and try not to get too much joy out of whatever's not working of the person I don't like. Anyway, I'm not sure if that made sense. But there's a lot to be lost in the great wide world, so don't walk away from love. It might not look like you planned, your family might not understand, but don't walk away from love. 'Cause we move around the wheel and up and down how we feel, and don't walk away from love. 'Cause we are darkness and we are light, and we don't always do it right. Don't walk away from love. Hi, Susan Douglas. Hi, Patricia Cronin. All the way, it's all the ways, but no, life is often a mess. Sometimes more and sometimes less. And don't walk away from love. Of course there will be fears, problems through the years. Don't walk away from love. And when you have found it, work everything around it. Don't walk away from love. Any fortune can waver, so do yourself a favor and don't walk away from love. All the ways we get sick, all the ways we get poor, and don't walk away from love. All the little tiny pieces, and we don't know what they're for. Don't walk away from love. 'Cause there are things you can't imagine just waiting in store. Don't walk away from love. 'Cause it's a boat across the river to a shining shore. Open hand and an open door. Let go of your heart just a little bit more. Don't walk away from love. Don't walk away from love. Don't walk away from love. Sorry, I'm having a little bit hard time with the words. Sometimes I can read the comments and sing the song at the same time, and sometimes I can't. I've never been able to really remember exactly how the song goes together, because it's not telling a story. It's not sequential. Here's Sybil Bannett. I read Heather Cox Richardson every day. Yeah, good thing to do. Tricia Cronin, thank you for the Rainbow Connection reminder. I taught that song to my Argentine companion. A precious memory. Oh, sweet. It's a lovely song. Margot, how are you? Margot Ayers Smith had knee replacement surgery yesterday. I made it home for your music. Happy me. Margot, we are thinking of you. Yesterday, poor Margot. Sybil Bannett, Walking Not Away from Love. Oh, good. Barry Kasendorf, thanks for playing this. Julianne Waters, hi. I'm going to see you at the Moab Folk Festival meeting on Friday. Good to see you. Margot Smith, I've always loved this song, Love is a Gift. It is. And this weekend at the song sessions, we had so much love happening, including with Margot's wonderful husband, Tom. I think this is not where I put this. I think this is too low. Emma Sloniker, hi, sweetheart. Yeah, we forget what love is. And in fact, friends of mine, we were talking after the workshop about how, in the news, you see a lot of hate happening, and some what we might call some of the big haters, the hating, the big people who are really good at hate, and we can't beat them at hate. They're way better at it than we are. And we were realizing we just can't hate them out of hating, which, of course, I'm not coming up with any new idea here. I believe Martin Luther King Jr. said this quite a while ago. So thinking of songs that I don't play very often and that I wanted to, I went upstairs last night and thought about this after we watched the news. And I remember this song. This is a song I wrote when I was visiting my mom back when she was still alive, and I would drive up to Concord, New Hampshire, at least once a week, and spend the day with her. I'm okay not being good at hate. Yeah, I agree, Bonnie. It's not a bad problem to have. It's a good thing. And on the day that I wrote this, I had been assigned from my family the job to go up and take away my mother's car keys because she was still driving and was not really a safe thing on the road. And I am my mother's daughter, and I don't know if you've ever noticed that I have a lot of will, and my mother had a lot of will, and I didn't succeed that day. I tried, but I did not succeed. She was stronger than me. So I wrote this driving home. I am the bearer of the very bad news. One more part of the world you have to lose. It's not something either of us would choose for your old age. You stand by the door, as mad as you are. You say, I don't drive fast, I don't drive far. The last bit of freedom, the keys to the car, in your old age. Your old age. I am honestly glad you are fighting and trying, not giving in and just waiting for dying. So here I am, driving home crying, your old age. From this wreck of a visit, I hope we can find some way we are not both felled from behind by what this is doing to your heart and mine. Your old age, your old age. Can we get pieces of now, pieces of then, pieces of trouble that can never mend? But next week I will come see you again. Your old age, your old age. And from this wreck of a visit, I hope we can find some way we are not both felled from behind by what this is doing to your heart and mine. Your old age. I meant to rearrange that. I've never quite figured out how to sing that song. I almost missed this. Eek. Hi from Pennacook. Hi, Ginny Murphy. Hi, Janet Lagergren. It's a rainy day in central Kansas. Your songs definitely add some sunshine. Oh, good. Julianne Waters, you can't get the tears flowing faster. You get the tears flowing faster than anyone in my life, except my kids. Love you. Love you too, Julianne. I'll see you on Friday. Okay, now that I've done that, here's the song Charlie really doesn't want to play with me. I wrote this, let's see, I wrote this when I'm probably 45, so, 15, 20 years ago. 15. And there's a video of it somewhere on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel. And I've put on, I think, one of TR's hats, and I have some sunglasses on, and I'm trying to look quite hip as I sing it. Anyway, where do I want to put this? 3? Let's see if I tell myself where I put the capo. I don't. So this is based on the fact, hi Brenna, you've done it again. Tears streaming down my cheeks. Aw. Mark Wilson, my mother's car died, so I didn't have to take her keys away. I just didn't get it repaired. That was brilliant, Mark. Your old days is most touching your heart song. Love it. Thank you, Sybil. So anyway, so at one time in my 30s, I am playing a house concert somewhere in Oregon where a woman has just had her croning party. And she tells me all about her croning party because this woman is probably, late 40s, early 50s at the time, and she's gone through menopause, so she's having her croning party. I've never liked the word crone, and I don't think I'm the only woman who doesn't like the word crone. And I spent a long time trying to work out how to talk about this song, and I'm now 60, so I can definitely sing this song without anybody telling me I'm being snarky. Well, I am being snarky, but I'm the person I'm talking to. So this song is based on is talking about the fact that I don't think the word croning is a great thing to call your party when you become old enough that when they want to call you a crone. Why call the party a croning? So why use crone? Okay. Da 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 da. Let's put it up one more. Da 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 da. I think. Da 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 da. Here we go. Okay. This is the antithesis to the other song. The word crone has been used for thousands of years to activate some of our very worst fears. Hansel and Gretel did not meet a good fairy. They met an old crone. We've always known that was scary. So when your eggs head south to golf in Fort Myers and they say have a party for the parts that retire, it's a good idea. It's a good idea, but don't you think it's absurd that they thought this was the very best word? It doesn't set the right tone. Why choose to use the word crone? Why rehabilitate a word 9 out of 10 women hate? It doesn't set the right tone. Why choose to use the word crone? If I say the word crone, what comes to mind? I bet it's not friendly, helpful, or kind. It's the hags of Macbeth, boil and bubble, warts and waddles, women with stubble, and it sounds like a curse, and you think of things sagging. It could have been worse. They could have called it a hagging, but I don't see myself phoning to invite you to my croning. It doesn't set the right tone. Why choose to use the word crone? Why rehabilitate a word 9 out of 10 women hate? If we're gonna get real, let's find a word with a little appeal. It doesn't set the right tone. Why choose to use the word crone? None of you forgive me for the fact that I sang that. I sang that and I didn't really have it practiced enough. It took me almost 70 years to completely become me. I like that, Ginny. I'm right behind you. Sybil Bannett. My father made very bad decisions his whole life, but decided to give up his car because he knew his reaction time was off. Good for your dad. That was a blessing. Yeah, that was. Mark Wilson, love the chords. Thank you. I appreciate that you love the chords. I appreciate that you could find something to love in my song. You know, I played that too soon. I was supposed to play this one next. So we'll do this one instead. Linda Worster, send in the crones. All right. The other thing I'm not supposed to do with Charlie, bless his heart, is change keys. So I can change some keys today and see how it feels. Margot Aerosmith, I agree. Crone is a terrible word. Yeah, it's just, why not just say I'm an older gal? I like that. I like old gal. I'm totally into the old gal idea. Well, the thing that we realized this weekend at the workshop is how being in a group of kind, loving people is its own healing event. to just sit with 15 kind people in a circle and share things and have them listen and have them share. It's a remarkable event. And I hope that you can all have that thing happen. Hi, Heidi Rovig. Can we work on the word bitch next? Yes, that's not a bad idea, Heidi. Good idea. Bonnie O'Donnell. I'm learning to embrace my inner crone. Okay, good girl. Julianne Water. Just turned 70. I never felt better. Six limousines pulled into my driveway. 3 were gray and 3 were black. 6 chauffeurs got, that doesn't sound right. 6 chauffeurs got out of 6 front doors and opened 6 doors in the back. And from each limousine came a part of a heart, like the kind you would see on a card from Hallmark. Each piece was carried by a family of ants, and on the lawn it looked like each part of that heart danced. Together to become one. I did not know what that heart might mean, why it arrived in 6 pieces, in 6 limousines. Limousines carry power, ants usually do not, and maybe in the ant world, these ants were big shots. The ants camped out with the heart in the fine summer weather, and I watched as they slowly sewed it together. For a while there, it looked like Frankenstein, but a heart without some stitching is hard to find. The limousines left, but the ants stayed. And each morning they circled the heart and they prayed, and they sang it ant hymns and ant lullabies, and the scars on that heart healed by and by. And one morning I looked out and the ants had gone, and the heart looked quite alone out there on the lawn. So I went out to see. I found a note there for me. It said, with you we all abide. Your heart has arrived. So, just trying stuff here today. I have a poem for you that I prepared. Has to go with that. Again, thinking about the news or not thinking about the news. Oh, by the way, I've decided I definitely need to start redoing my song list. So this is the list I'm trying to work off of, and as you can see, there's some stuff missing now. That's part of the master list. I think I've showed you this before. And here's the master list before it that I found yet last night, which of course has some songs written on it that I can't remember anymore. And so it's kind of useful to think, oh, I don't even remember that song, that existed. Definitely need to spend this week remaking the list, although I have other things I have to do. So, I found this poem. This is again in Poetry of Presence, which is what I've been reading from recently. This is called When Giving is All We Have by Alberto Rios. One river gives its journey to the next. We give because someone gave to us. We give because nobody gave to us. We give because giving has changed us. We give because giving could have changed us. We have been better for it. We have been wounded by it. Giving has many faces. It is loud and quiet, big though small, diamond in wood nails. Its story is old, the plot worn, and the pages too. But we read this book anyway, over and again. Giving is, first and every time, hand to hand, mine to yours, yours to mine. You gave me blue and I gave you yellow. Together we are simply green. You gave me what you did not have, and I gave you what I had to give. Together we made something greater from the difference. Okay. Wanted to do this one too because I didn't do it this weekend. Can you see why I like having Charlie here? Because I can go to Charlie, I can stay to Charlie. How are you doing? And I'm reading what you guys are saying, but you guys are being blessedly quiet today, which is fine. But it means that I'm not sure what to talk to you about. My friend Sloan would say, just be quiet, it's okay. Bonnie, what did you say? I think my heart has duct tape instead. That's funny, I love that. One of the students at the workshop wrote a song that he called Dishes, and I hadn't played mine. Oh, thank you, Margot. So I thought, and I didn't want to play my Dishes song when he'd been working on this beautiful song about dishes, for how dishes meant something utterly different from him. Like giving means something to each of us. I think the dishes mean something different to each of us. I leave dishes in the sink. It bothers you a lot. It would be better if I did not leave dishes in the sink. I think we agree. The sink means one thing to you and another to me. I leave dishes in the sink. My mother was a housewife, trapped in a time that said, here is your life. In dishes and cleaning, she found little meaning, but my mother stood at the sink. Think our dishwasher could make this problem go away, but I remember my mother. Every day she would reach and bend, load and unload again. My mother stood at the sink, 'cause she was married to a man who was raised to think that what he did all day meant he didn't have to stand at the sink or the dustpan or the broom. My mother taught me every day, clean one room. And I built myself a life with few dishes to do. 'Cause when I stand at the sink, it's like she's standing there too. And I fall on my knees and I praise the day that I can leave the sink and walk away. One dish, one room, one day after another, I leave dishes in the sink to rescue my mother. Barry Kasendorf says, really emotional songs this morning. Yes, Barry, thank you. They are. I tried to come up with what I wanted to sing this morning. Oh, Julianne, you're not cheesy at all. We're here for your precious present. Bless you. Hi, Bunny Barnes. Nice to see you. Neil says, can you remind me how to order your new CD? On my website, if you go to cozysheridan.com, there's a page for the new CD, and you can order it there. So I'm going to go out on a song and send you home. And tell you all to have a good week. Ginny Murphy, my mother cooked all day, first in the army in England during World War II, then at the Oddfellows home. I remember the Oddfellows home. And then at Concord Hospital and at home every evening. You love to cook. Good for you. My mom did not love to cook. And she kind of passed it on. I'm not a big fan of cooking either. I'm going to go out on this. I was singing this last night. You can tune off as I do it. This is a John Gorka song I absolutely love. So we'll be back next weekend, next Tuesday. Let's see. We'll be back next Tuesday. Charlie will be with me. We hope that his hand will be better enough to play, at least with his thumb. But until then, Raleigh does his show tomorrow at 3:30 and his show on Sunday tomorrow at 3 and Sunday at 10:30. Thanks for being with me today. I hope you get through. We're in challenging times. It's up to all of us to love more than they can hate, which is not something I would normally say. I would leave that to the ministers to say, but I really think that's our only option. I didn't know where to look for you last night. Didn't know where to find you. I didn't know if I could touch that light that's always gathering behind you. I didn't know if I could find a way to find you in the morning. Love can pull you out of yesterday as it takes you without warning. It's from me, it's to you, for your eyes. It's a way, a wonder that is wise. I am here, you are there. Love is our cross to bear. I know I'll think of us upon that hill with the golden moon arising, and the stars will fall around us still, while the love is realizing. I want to be a long-time friend to you, want to be a long-time known, not one of your memories used to be. The summer's fading song. It's from me, it's to you, for your eyes. It's a way, a wonder that is wise. I am here, you are there. Love is our cross to bear. Love is our cross to bear. Oh, thank you, Sybil Bannon. Very sweet quality show with you. Thank you. Margot Smith, the song reminds me of my mother. Oh, thank you, honey. Bunny Barn, glad I caught the end. Neil Braverman, healing love to you and Charlie. Thank you, Neil. Thank you all for being with me. Really appreciate it. Really makes my week to do this. Helps me to remember to be loving, because I love you guys, and so you show up and I'm like, Emma, there's Emma. One of my favorite John Gorka songs. She says, hi, Scott Katz. Good morning. Nice to see you here. All right, we hope you have a good week, the best you can. Be brave, be loving, and I'll see you next week. Bye.